Hello everybody, Tyrone the Guy 3 here. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Super Reviews. Today we'll be doing the review of episode 38. It's titled Universe 6's Most Powerful Warrior. Meet Hit, man. Hit. That title always bothers me. I mean, I know they're trying to say he's a hitman, which is why he's called Hit, which is the most basic name they could come up with. But anyway, the episode. So the episode was, I thought it was really good. A lot of the DBZ community, or Dragon Ball community, a lot of the Dragon Ball community has some things that they do and don't like, and I definitely have to say this is the most on-the-fence episode ever, but I was thoroughly entertained by a large amount of this episode. The only part I didn't like was the Manaka stuff, which I'll talk about later. The episode's plot summary basically begins when the episode starts. It's obvious we're starting from where we left off. Vegeta's gonna fight off against Hit. And Vegeta wastes no time transforming Super Saiyan Blue, or SS Blue. He starts off and bam, he transforms SS Blue because he knows that Hit's powerful. He knows that he can't afford to hold back, so he's gonna give it his all. I love how Hit's stance is basically like a boxer's stance, but Vegeta basically states that it's a basic stance. However, he can't come at him in any way. There's no way that Vegeta can come at Hit without Hit doing some form of a counterattack. So Vegeta's like, alright, I'll just go ahead and charge him. I'm not going to sit here and try to debate on what my next move is. I'm going to just go ahead and charge him. So Vegeta does the charge, and Vegeta ends up getting hit in a vital spot. And Vegeta couldn't keep up with what exactly happened because Hit was moving fast, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that he just disappeared altogether and reappeared, and the next thing you know, Vegeta's already hit. And this continues for several different attempts. Vegeta tries to get back up and do this a bunch of times, and this repeats over and over and over again, and there was nothing they could really do about it. So Goku, Piccolo, and the others can't even track his movements, which means you know this shit's real because they can spot things moving at the speed of light. So when Vegeta then shakes it off, he tries to charge at Hit one more time. Hit hits Vegeta in a vital spot in the rib. Vegeta holds Hit down and is like, alright, good, now you can't go anywhere. Vegeta goes in for the next attack, which was a close range one. Then, in a blink of an eye, bam, Vegeta gets hit in the liver again as if he never held Hit's body down. And Vegeta gets hit so hard he turns back to normal state and faints, and it's over. Trunks goes up in order to get him a towel to heal him up. And I don't like that Goten goes with him. I'm sorry, like, yeah, I get it, Goten and Trunks are friends, which means, hey, I got your back, bro, but I don't like that, specifically because Trunks is Vegeta's son and Goten's nothing to Vegeta for real, so it didn't work with me. I mean, I get it, Goten was helping, like, hey, I got water too, so that was nice, and Goku then tells Krillin to get senzu beans, which, again, I didn't know senzu beans were even a thing. I didn't know they brought them. I guess they would have had to bring them for the tournament's sake, but I didn't know they actually packed them. So anyway, after that, Goku's trying to figure out what's going on. He asks Jocko, hey, did you see anything? And even Jocko, with his supervision, couldn't see anything. But then the king of the Galactic Patrol basically goes, hey, what about time skipping? It could be a part of that rare race of people that have the ability to time skip. And this is where we learn something pretty interesting. Hit has the ability to time skip. Not far, but exactly about 0.1 second. And I know that may not seem like much, but we gotta remind ourselves, these warriors are moving at the speed of light in usually most of their fights. Like, most of their fights, they're moving so fast the human eye can't see. The only reason that we're able to watch it is because, it would be pretty boring if we were watching in real time, because we wouldn't see anything, and then all of a sudden, bam, a warrior may appear unconscious, and then the other warrior shows up. So, yeah, it's good that we learned that he had the ability to time skip, because 0.1 seconds may not seem like a lot to us. That's literally me pressing my finger on a table and then me quickly, like, moving it. But to the entire DBZ battling community, that's so much can be done in that amount of time, at least enough to make sure a hit goes in. So Yeah, just Hit has the power to manipulate the time skips, and because of that, he got that advantage. Now, Bulma starts to bring up this thing, hey, isn't manipulating time illegal? Shouldn't you all arrest him? First of all, two things. I don't know why this was a big issue. One, Hit is out of their jurisdiction. I don't think they can arrest anybody from a different universe. I'm just saying. Two, this is Hit's natural ability. It'd be something if it was like a machine used to manipulate time, or some device or weapon. But no, this is Hit's natural born ability. He was given this ability from birth, so I don't think it would be illegal. And third, he's not manipulating things to a major degree. He's only manipulating things for 0.1 seconds. That's not long enough to do anything. That's less time than Whis gives when he manipulated time in Resurrection F, which was a full 3 minutes. Far more than Hit's 0.1 seconds, because little can be accomplished in 0.1 seconds in terms of anything else. But in fighting, that 0.1 second can mean a lot. So, Goku's sitting here and now he knows what it is, but he doesn't know how he's going to counter it. So Goku asks Vegeta for advice, and Vegeta's sort of down about losing, so Vegeta's like, hey, just do your best. And this is where a lot of people started to complain, too. A lot of people complain that Vegeta got his ass whooped too soon. I don't think it was too soon, and I'm glad that it was now rather than later, because we got the point. We got the point of that Hit was very powerful and he had a unique technique. I'm glad that they're moving it along, because Vegeta's had 4 fights total. If you count Hit's fight and Frost's fight, he had 4 fights total. One of those fights wasn't even necessary. And I'm talking about the Frost fight. Yeah, I don't care what you say. No matter how many times you break it down, you can debate it with me in the comment section. That fight was absolutely pointless. They should have just made Piccolo fight Vegeta. Vegeta and Piccolo should have just had a draw so that Vegeta can fight Kabe. Vegeta could have won. Then he could have fought Hit and got his ass whooped. That's what should have happened. But regardless, in that fight, I'm glad the fight is moving along at this pace, because we got to see some of the next fight, which I'm really proud of, because Goku actually goes in and he's going to fight Hit at normal state, and Hit is like, why aren't you transforming into that same stage that he can transform into? Goku, I love this. Now, a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people don't like that Goku was able to fight effectively with Hit for a while in normal state. Me personally, I like this. Goku goes in and I love how Goku fights too. He goes in and he does all these cool little like swooshy attacks. Like for one, he comes in to attack forward, then he teleports and comes from behind. Then he does these fake out shots. Like he'll do what looks like a punch from the front, but it's actually a kick from the bottom. And Hit is time skipping all of this so that he can still hit Goku, but slowly Goku's adapting to the situation and getting better, and to the point where he finally is able to block some hits and even hit in the face. So he actually hit in the face and did a little damage, and there was some blood that came out. There was quite a bit of blood in this episode compared to like other episodes of Dragon Ball Super. So, yeah, because Vegeta wound up bleeding in the mouth, and then Hit winds up bleeding in the face. So I'm glad they're bringing the blood back. And Goku, so what Goku's basically done, Goku has found out how to counter and do damage to Hit by predicting where he's going to be next, which I thought was really cool. And I love the fact that he did this on normal state and not Super Saiyan Blue, strictly due to the fact that it shows that martial arts wins over raw power. And I'm sorry, Vegeta's a really powerful warrior. I respect him as a fighter. He's really strong. But Goku has taken more martial art experience. Goku has far more technique. He has more martial arts experience. He's learned from Master Roshi, Kami, Korin, King Kai, Whis. Like, he's got different teachers that taught him styles of martial arts. You can be strong as you want. You can be the strongest world heavyweight champion. But if you're fighting someone like Bruce Lee, who knows how to use your own weight against you and various techniques that can take advantage of his speed and his direct approaches, as well as his curveball-like matching of attacks, then obviously that person's going to have an advantage. Strength isn't the only thing, and I love that Dragon Ball is the series that teaches you that. It's like, hey, you could be the strongest one in the universe, but unless you know proper technique and training, it won't mean much. So I'm glad that Goku was able to do damage on hit while at normal state. It proves the martial arts won over power in this episode. But later, at this point, Hit is like, okay, see, now I gotta fight you seriously now because you just hit me. And Goku's like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go full power too because things are getting a little, iffy and I can't keep fighting you at normal state. So, after that, the episode basically ends. Oh, also, a quick tidbit. I love the fact that Hit's like 1,000 years old. That was really cool that I learned that. He's like, I'm 1,000 years old. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Anyway, I liked this episode. Oh, also, in this episode, we learned that Manaka is weak. I hated. That's the one thing I really hated. And I hate that because it basically means that the entire tournament was for Goku and Vegeta. There was no point in any of the other fighters being there. That's my major gripe. But with that said, the next episode is titled Great Time Skipping Counterattacks. Is it coming? Goku's new technique. I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3, out.